Hi, this is Vance again with Inside the Moving Business. I thank you very much for liking our videos. I thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. Thank you very much for purchasing Inside the Moving Business, the book. A copy of it, you can get a copy at Amazon or you can purchase it on Kindle. I also thank you for visiting and joining up with Inside the Moving Business at www.insidethemovingbusiness.com. Today, what we're going to talk about is the bill of lading and the most 14 important parts, information that needs to be on your bill of lading. Your mover is required by law to prepare a bill of lading for your shipment. The bill of lading is the contract between you and the mover for your transportation of your shipment. The information on a bill of lading is required to be the same information shown on the order for service. The driver who loads your shipment must give you a copy of the bill of lading before, at the time of loading your shipment. Now, the bill of lading is an important document. Please do not lose or misplace your copy. Have it available until your shipment is delivered, all charges are paid, and all claims, if any, are settled. It is your responsibility to read the bill of lading before you accept it. The bill of lading requires the movers to provide the services you requested and requires you to pay the charges for the services. It is your responsibility to understand the bill of lading before you sign it. If you do not agree with anything on the bill of lading, do not sign it until you are satisfied and make sure that it's corrected. The bill of lading serves to identify the mover and specify when the transportation is to be performed. Be sure that the bill of lading and the persons have the notes on the bill of lading with the pickup and delivery are to be performed and completed, that you agree with the dates. It is also specifies the terms and conditions for payments of the total charges and the maximum amount required to be paid at the time of delivery for shipments moving under a binding estimate. In the case of non-binding estimate, the bill of lading will not include a final calculation of charges because that cannot be determined until the shipment is weighed. However, the bill of lading must contain all relevant shipment information except the shipment weight that will be determined after the shipment has been weighed and any unforeseen charges that occur in the shipment, in the transit of the shipment. Now, the bill of lading must include these 14 things. 1. Your mover's name and address, or the name and address of the moving company, okay, that's issuing the bill of lading. 2. The names and address of any other mover, when known, who will participate in the transportation of your shipment. 3. The name, address, and telephone number of the office where you can contact the mover for matters relating to the transportation of the shipment. 4. The form of payment your mover will accept at delivery. The payment information must be the same as entered on the estimate and order for service. 5. When your mover transports your shipments under a collect on delivery basis, your name, your address, and telephone number must be listed so that the mover can notify you about the charges. 6. For non-guaranteed service, the agreed upon dates or a period of time for pickup and delivery of the shipment. 7. For guaranteed service, the dates for pickup and delivery and any penalty or per diem entitlements due you under the agreement. 8. The actual date of pickup. 9. The identification numbers of the vehicles in which your mover loads your shipment. Your license, the license plate, the DOT number. Me, in most cases, I tell my clients to take a picture of it. The terms and conditions for payment of the total charges, including notice of any minimum charges. 11. The maximum amount your mover will demand from you based on the mover's estimate at the time of delivery for you to obtain possession of your shipment when you move or transport under a collect on delivery basis. 12. Evidence of any insurance coverage sold to you or procured for you from an independent insurer, including the amount of the premium. Again, each attachment to the bill of lading is an integral part of your contract. If not provided to you elsewhere by the mover, the following three items must be added as an attachment: the binding or non-binding estimate, the order for service, and the inventory. 14 and final. The two options for liability of which you will select either the option 1, which is the full replacement value, or option 2, which is the waiver of the full replacement value protection. The copy of the bill of lading must accompany your shipment at all times, while in possession of your mover or its agent. When your mover loads the shipment, the bill of lading must be in the possession of the driver responsible for the shipment. Now, protect your move. That's why we're doing this for you, because it's your mover's rights and it's also to protect your move. So you see that same document, the bill of lading? That you like I have a little story um, inside the moving business where I call the your rights and responsibility the bill of the Bible of the moving business. Well, your bill of lading is a track. Okay, it is a contract. Do not lose it. Follow it. Understand it from the beginning to the end. I thank you very much. If this has been helpful to you, please like our channel. Again, follow us on Facebook. If you have any questions, leave the comments below. It's very good to leave comments because, like I said, I have a whole bunch of videos that I'm gonna be doing from we're gonna get into auto. We're gonna get into international. Um, if you need me to, if you need information right away, give me a shout. I will answer them for you. Okay. I thank you very much again for watching Inside the Moving Business. I thank you, for purchasing the book, and I hope to hear from you soon. So again, this is Vance Johnson, Inside the Moving Business. I thank you very much. Look forward to hearing from you. Cheers. Cheerio.